Ambrose Omodion, Chief Research Officer, Invest Data Consulting Limited, just been out live in our Lagos studio to do some analysis of these figures as we dive down into some of the activities playing out at the exchange. Ambrose, good morning. Bright and early, another Monday morning. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Let's get talking now. Tell us what played out at the exchange in the past week, especially as we see the market closing the way it closed on Friday. What do you have to say concerning all of this?
We've seen a market for straight 5 days in green. I think that something is happening.
Okay.
And also, when we look at the high price stocks gaining, like I said earlier, I think that our index, as the way it was constructed, and this high capital have about 70% impact on the index. That means any of this high capital, when they move, it reflects on the index. But kudos to the market as for today now, Nigeria ranked the best market in the world,
yes,
followed by Argentina.
Yes.
And look at the situation. Nigeria is having an inflation rate of almost 28 points. Nigeria is also having 28 points. It tells you that inflation pressure has made access price to go up to reflect what is happening in the economy. I think that you are saying that the best run economy are not returning as much as what the economy that is experiencing some headwinds are doing. For me, that's why investors should understand the environment where they play. That believe that knowledge is what they need now. But for me, the market is already at the peak of what another end season. This first quarter, we're going to see more companies that had this as year end raising results. But what I always say that investors should not be carried away with an up market. Right. We saw it for almost straight 5 days. That means 7 days at threat. Adding 2 days the previous week, then 7 straight days, the market has been in green. It says that yes, we have seen the impact of Steplat, impact of Dangote Sugar, that of Gregu, and also Boasment, reflecting on the market. But not all the stock exchanges have moved in that direction because of these are high cap stocks. It made me to gain about 13.884, and this is the highest since 9 years that we are recording this kind of weekly performance for a week. For me, it says that yes, market is looking good. Like I will say that this time for you to now look at your portfolio, which sector is here to move. That would not tell you where you should not be putting your time, because the one that ran it to the peak, if you are entering there, the next day start coming down, you have to wait longer to recover. For the design investor, you have to wait and see which industry, which individuals are here to move at this time. Now that the high cap stock have moved the market to this dimension, let me again, because when dividends start coming, I will tell you that no dividend is going to pay, what's going to pay, some are going to pay, I'll support the price they are selling now. For me, entering it now, for me, it's a wrong decision. But if you are there, you can enjoy the rally. But for new entrants, look away from this kind and look forward. Those stocks are here to move, that our earnings are positive and strong to support a good dividend period.
All right, great one there. Now, over the past week, the president actually took the glory for the performance of the NGS and saying that it could be as a result of the reforms of the current administration. Then I'm going to ask again, despite macroeconomic headwinds that major sectors are being faced with, we see the NGS skyrocketing and faring well. Do you think that the reforms made by this administration in less than 1 year in office is actually playing dividends to the market? What's your thoughts on this?
I will agree with them. You can't separate it from what is happening in the market.
All right.
Those policies might not be what we need now, or there's no subsequent plans or policies that supported initial one. The move of the president on the 29th of May saying that yes, something is removed, is send signals. It that change the perception of our market. We know that for years, this subsidy of gov our money were lax on development. If I put money into society, into economic growth, development, we have gone more than here. When he did that in April, he sent a signal. And also, we have been crumbling for Naira unification. Because in Nigeria, when we are going to Mecca, you pay another rate. When we are importing, you pay another rate. For that, we can't know where we are, but not bringing us one and have a good unofficial rate. For me, it's a good one. But we have not seen the follow-up policy that was sustained that. That's why we are seeing a lot of headwind. But I believe that, yes, when you are taking, like I said last time, that when you are driving, you're on speed, you are targeting the road. Somebody else will say, this is where I want to die, you want to go. If you know where you are going, you navigate. They know what they are doing, and what I want to let them do more so that they can bring the economy to relate to the market. But already, there's a kind of a disconnection between the economy and the market. And if you stay for too long, without reflecting on the economy, yes, I said earlier that inflationary pressure have impacted access prices. We agree, but how long will we support it? Because there's some companies saying that yes, if you increase your price of your goods or your products, you will see people buying it. That means your product will remain on the shelf. And at the end of the day, you start putting a regular number. But those that have been able to pass that inflation to customers, they'll be posting good numbers. Their price will be going up. That's why the inflation they work for impact the capital market, but we traders and investors will also use our brain.
All right. The Yamin Cardoso-led CBN has announced its first monetary policy committee meeting for the year, I think coming up sometime in February this year. Yes, this year, February next month. First, I'm going to ask you, what's your expectations? What are you looking forward to? Because I believe when the time becomes closer, there's going to be a lot of tension, market forces, and both the private sectors and investors are also going to be looking out to see what this guy is going to be talking about. What are your expectations? Let me start with you, Ambrose.
Actually, if you look at the rate we're seeing in the TB and the open market operation, they are different from the rate we're seeing as the MPR.
Okay.
And definitely seeing inflation hitting 28.9,
almost 90%. And then again, let me pardon me to butt in. Before the meeting will come up, there will definitely be another inflation report.
For January
and also for February as well.
February will come in March.
Okay, yes, February will come in March. January will definitely. And the point here is we're going to be having a higher inflation rate because there are projections that inflation is not going to decline anytime soon as far as 2024 is concerned. What's your reaction to this?
Fine, we might see inflation slowing down from second half of this year.
Okay.
For me, if all the investment on the gas, motor, and transportation start coming up, that also reduce cost of. But I tell you, the major cost that is influencing is what of transport, energy, and also consider that the president is also interested that we are going to pay cement and order to come and expand our generation so that we can also transport are not sleeping, the is not sleeping. If this comes, that means we can have enough to power our industrial sector, industrialization process. For me, it's a good one. When our energy start coming down, and we can move from villages to with the less, bring their goods from the farm with the less cost, might see coming down. But I will tell you, between now and that start of the year, we see inflation on the board. Good thing is that as we see inflation, there are other investment windows that you can do against inflation. For those that are in fixed income market, because inflation is high, when they start increasing rate, it will affect equity market on the short run. But companies on that equity market that also have a way of navigating, because I think that in any market situation, there's industry or sector that benefit from. That means if they want to start hacking in interest again, there are industry that investors also start looking at. Because that's why I said, as an investor, that according to the work called a sector rotation, when you affect the sector, you move to the next sector. When you affect the sector, for me, the market will always be there.
Okay. Now let's talk about, we've seen, like you said, 7 days of trading in the green. It's a new week, Ambrose. What are your expectations? What are your projections? Are we still going to be on the green in the course of this week? And then again, it's starting today. So what is the market looking at? And what are the fundamentals that will drive tradings this week?
I expect a miss market. One, we expect to see more companies release their unaudited account. The market will react to it.
Okay.
Profiting activities to be there. That will not drive the missed market. But as we are seeing also results, people also reporting for their full year. Because they're going to give you unaudited account for this January.
Okay.
And from February, we're not start seeing one that come with dividend and no recommendation or declare for you shareholders. Only MTN that expect that MTN in this January will announce their result with dividend. And also there's probably a signal in the air that we're likely to see increase in tariff for cost. If that happens, let's tell you that in any market situation, it's always an set up for you to start positioning. For me, I know where I put my money now. Okay. I've already seen the hundred signs. You don't need to just wait. You need to move from one sector to the other. So that not just because I like banking stock. Banking stock can move to where it is.
Yes.
Now, for an investor, smart traders, you know what to do with the banking stock now. No matter what they're going to pay as dividend, I don't see banking stock like stock like let's say for example UBA at almost 35 naira, 34 naira, going to pay 5 naira dividend. It's not possible. Yeah. Therefore, that what am I doing? That we thought that I bought at 8 naira, 10 naira, I made 20 naira capital. What am I waiting for? There's other sector that you can now sell, take profit as a UBA and move your money to. I think that is the result to understand that any market of the world don't remain operational. That is why profit taking is part of market dynamics. Stop loss is part of market dynamics. You must know when to stop your loss and to take your profit and move to the next. For me, the market is expected to be missed, and that would drive it. As I said earlier, is any release and profit that will drive the missed market for this week.
I need to let you go, but I won't let you go until I get your thoughts on this. What's going on with Dangote Cement, stocks of Dangote Cement? We're seeing over the week, I think it was the weekend that Botedala has shown interest in buying some stocks, some shares rather in Dangote Cement. What do you have to say concerning this move?
No, when you see 2 billionaires in one company, give kudos to them. That means they know what they want to do. For me, I tell my father that be where the billionaires are. Billionaires, they don't want to come down. If you want to be with the billionaires, you have to play smart with them. You see Botedala entering Dangote. Dangote is a billionaire, plus a billionaire. That means if you're in that stock, you also don't wait. If you're a there, you turn a millionaire. If you're a millionaire there, you also turn a billionaire. Go with them.
You heard it. If you want to trade and trade the right way, trade where the billionaires are trading, and that's coming from Ambrose Omodion. Thank you so much, Chief Research Officer, Investigator Consultant Limited, Ambrose Omodion, for your insightful and in-depth analysis of markets. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.